Hi, everyone. This is Debbie Happy Cohen, and I wanted to bring up the topic of sincerity today because it is one of the things that fuels our work at Joy Based Living more than anything else. And I think it is understated and it needs to be spoken. Um, a lot of times we hold ourselves back from sharing what's wanting to emerge in our lives because we're either not going to look smart enough or strong enough. Because when something is first starting to emerge, we don't know where it wants to go necessarily. It doesn't necessarily have an end result that's clear to us, except we get this sense of I'm being pulled in this direction. I'm being pulled in this direction. And I think that we don't have enough relationships and group spaces in our world right now that just encourage us to say, hey, what is it? What is it that's wanting to emerge? What is it that's wanting to come out? Bring it to the table, and let's look at it together, and let's talk about it together, or let's create it together. um, I think that there's a sense of not knowing that's worth appreciating in a way that we've never appreciated before. I think we're very addicted to having to know and having to have clarity about the end result and the whole process and how we look and what is that. Um, but I think that grounds for a sucky life. I think that a joyful life comes from appreciating the not knowing and appreciating having conversations and relationships that honor the not knowing, and then letting that come forward. It's like, do you ever have a sensation of, like, you're supposed to turn left or call this certain person or take this certain action? It's like trusting yourself to such a degree that you're not so invested in looking smart or strong. You're more invested in being sincere and true. And I'm sharing this video because I want more of that in the world. And so if I want that in the world, I want to be that in the world. And often I show up that way within my closest relationships. And so I'm like, well, why not show up that way publicly? Why not show up that way here on YouTube and encourage that in other people as well? So, what do you think about that? Do you want more sincerity in the world? Do you want more sincerity from yourself in the world? And if so, what do you do to keep that strong, or what stops you from that? Um, Let me know, and we'll take the conversation from there. Thank you.